My name is Alan Combies, and I discovered Robert through YouTube, I think like a lot of people do. I was actually studying hypnosis and NLP, and I discovered EFT, or I was giving EFT a shot, I guess. And I noticed enough of a shift with EFT that I wanted to explore it further. I found Robert's video, I think it was number 145, Procrastination video, or you produced Procrastination, I think that was the video. And I saw it, and it immediately resonated with me. I thought, you know what, this is it, because it's combining the things that I had been studying and the things that I had been passionate about. And I saw great results. So what I did was I took his technique, and I really just modeled it off that one video, and actually had a client that night, and modeled that technique, even though it was a completely different problem. And we got such fast and profound changes that it shook me. You know, it was like, wow, this works. And so I immediately, you know, I've said before, I immediately went out and bought his DVDs and started soaking it up and learning the process. So. Nice.
So you trained initially with the DVDs, and I know you've had a practice, you've been a level 3 practitioner via the DVDs for several years.
Yeah.
And this was you just finished your first live level 1 certification training.
That's right.
How was that for you, and how was the teaching?
Fantastic. You know, even though I've been through 1, 2, and 3 through the DVDs, and what I like about the DVDs, like I would recommend to everybody, do both. You know, get the DVDs, go through the live training, because live, obviously, you've got the experiential. You're there, you're in the moment, you're around people that are supporting you in this. You get to tap on people and get tapped on yourself. Very, very powerful. But then having the DVDs to go back and reference and to see the nuances and the things that he does, you just can't, I mean, that's so valuable. And it's helped me, I know. And I wish I had done the training earlier on, the live training, honestly. But that's why I'm here now.
Yeah. Do you have any personal stories of how FasterEFT either helped you or some of your clients that you'd like to share?
I have a ton.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know where to begin.
Okay.
But I can tell you some recently. I've got some friends. One that has multiple sclerosis. And she was experiencing some very physical, pains and numbness on one side of her body. And we had, I think, 3 sessions. I just volunteered to help her. And then life got busy, and she went back to work, and I was doing something. I was just busy. And all of a sudden, I think it was about 3 weeks later, she walked into a club that we were at. And before, Eric, she was walking. She was completely, almost completely paralyzed on one body, outside of her body. She was using a crutch. She was hobbling. She was shuffling to get around. She had to, balance herself to go down just 2 or 3 sets of stairs. And when I saw her walk into that club, she was crutch-free, practically dancing, waving her hand around, gesturing. I mean, it was absolutely phenomenal.
Oh, that's awesome.
And, and the things that we worked on were the fear of, will this be here forever? There's a lot of mom and grandma grief and loss issues. She was afraid to let them go, So we worked on that stuff. And then another case was with a friend of mine who, moved across country, and we haven't really talked. We see each other on Facebook now and then. But he was a good friend when he lived in LA. And he's kind of just been watching me, sort of Facebook stalking me, I guess. And he's seen my life change, He knew me at one point in my life, and now he sees me, just being more happy, I guess. Being an example of what this work can do for a person. And so he contacted me, and he said, hey, what's this thing you're doing? What are you doing? And I shared it with him, and we worked on a lot of his stuff. Turns out he had a lot of issues in childhood, major traumatic stuff that we worked on. And after about 3 sessions, his wife got on the phone with me, and he goes, she said, hey, whatever you're doing, it's working.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
How good does that make you feel when you hear that from people?
Unbelievable. I mean, it's a gift. It really is a gift. I get a little emotional thinking about it because my life has completely changed. because of watching that first video on procrastination, you know? And there's so many other videos out there, and there's so much, and I think it's just great the way this has grown organically, you know, with people sharing this information and or just looking to help themselves and stumbling onto it. I think it's amazing. Yeah.
Thanks so much, Alan.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.